Come on over. I'm gonna show you something. I think you're gonna like it. Don't hesitate. Stir up the wave. Don't make me wait. Go on and on and on and on. A sweet escape between my legs. Chase me away. Don't you stop. Wet as the rain, hot as July. Your lips on my lips, saving my life. I'll be your anchor when you go down. Don't you wanna die? Hey love, let's do wild things. Goosebumps over my body when we jump in. I think I'm drowning. If I stay right with you, you'll be drowning too. Hey love, let's do wild things. Goosebumps over my body when we jump in. I think I'm drowning. If I stay right with you, you'll be drowning too. You'll be drowning too. I lose my cool, yeah, when I'm with you. Don't know how to turn you on and on. Out of my league, you're such a fucking dream. Like nicotine, I can't stop. Wet as the rain, hot as July. Your lips on my lips, saving my life. I'll be your anchor when you go down. Don't you wanna
Yep. Hello, friends. Welcome back to the continuation of our Week 13 here at the Coalescence Act 5. We're picking up with Monday Crew here tonight, and we've got a battle in progress in the Fulton Market District outskirts. It's a Chicago neighborhood. That's about all I know about it. I'm just kind of basing off of the Google Maps. And a little bit of exploration that I am, of course, twisting into a zombie apocalypse that is also merged with the Krynn Dragonlance setting. So thank you for joining us here this evening. Where the reactor's down, I guess, for Labor Day today. It's the first day I ain't seen a big plume of steam from across the lake. I guess that's a morning moon. Let's go say hello to our assemble. We got a few extras in here tonight. We might need them. We might have something pretty epic in store here for tonight. We changed the title of our session here, so something's gonna happen.
Little pig, let me in.
Good evening, everybody. How's it going? Yell.
Well, good
Not
evening.
even 3 seconds in, and we're Arnolding. Okay.
Got
Feeling
it!
good.
That's right. Oh, there we go. We got to change the title here on the live stream as well. We are no longer Hellish Ruins on the shores of the Michigan. We are now at the Orange Titan. And oh dear, how many different varieties of orange zombies do we have in this setting? At least one more, I can tell you that.
Oh no!
One day.
Just like that.
Just like that. We've all been inching closer to a boss battle here at each of our tables, and Monday is finally on the precipice of theirs. So thank you for joining us here tonight, Monday Crew Faithful, and also Brad and Grant sitting in here to bolster some extra reinforcements, and of course Don sitting in for our good friend Westy.
Yep, from dashing warrior to hippie halfling druid.
What a groovy, trippy dude. It's been a while since we've been here on the Krynn Chicago Overland map, so let's take a brief refresher here. Our home base, the ruins of some kind of mall. Not the same mall that we claimed Monday, Tuesday, Sunday evening during Coalescence Act 4, but the floor plan is similar enough, and it is in fact a mall. The main difference being that this mall is in the Chicago area as opposed to in the New Mexico area, where our other table has their base out of. Tuesday, we can see, has spent a number of weeks stuck on one tile, and Grant and Brad can definitely attest to the difficulties of trying to cross one of these waste tiles as opposed to here on Monday, where, I mean, we've at least been able to cross two of these road tiles and briefly explore a third one, so the exploration is threefold compared to Tuesday Crew. And at last, after making our way across the bridge, realizing that that southeast roadblock was not going to be anywhere that we wanted to go, we find ourselves at the outskirts of the Fulton Market District. Loading into this map, we're going to get ourselves back over to the field of play where we have just had all kinds of nastiness going on here. This is a map scale that our Tuesday friends are familiar with. It is 2.5 feet per square instead of the usual 5. That's why all of our tokens are double-sized. And so too will yours be once I drag you into the field of play. That should be happening here in just a moment. Let's get Cedar. Actually, no, we need to randomize where your characters are going to come in.
Does it matter that I'm still under the Tuesday?
It doesn't. You're still going to use the same character. That's part of the beauty of this setup here is I don't have to import characters over to Pages anymore. when I call for extras, it's Tuesday going to Monday, Monday going to Tuesday, vice versa.
Nice. That's what I figured.
Oh, yeah. I would say Adolin, Dewdrop, and Grix hanging on with 1 HP right there. Represent the quote-unquote center of our battle line. So let's... Oh, man. That's going to be doubly interesting now. Okay. Yes, indeed. We've got Skull Crusher.
Do you want me to keep hit points and all like it was on Monday, or set it back to like normal?
It is going to be continued from your current progress.
Okay.
So yeah, anything expended, current hit point values, that will all carry over, and that'll be the same case going into tomorrow. Anything that happens to you tonight, or that you might get tonight, will also carry over. So your characters have arrived just to the west of the main combat, and you are actually atop the overpass, which, unlike the Tuesday overpass, it is not 50 feet high. This is probably our more traditional 20-25 foot high overpass, but it does still create a little elevation differential here. We can see some of our allies that we know from Monday Crew over here, currently near a big spiky growth area. Bear in mind that by the definition of spiky growth, it's not obvious that it's there, so that's mainly for our out-of-game usage, just to know where it is, but in-game, not a lot of people know that that's actually right in that spot. We've also got other characters over here. We've got Buddy, we've got Fury, we've got Nyx, who is currently hanging out in the boughs of our now slain Treant friend, unfortunately. And then we do have a mushroom folk known as Topper and Inky. He is not with us currently. He might join in at some point later on tonight. His communication is a little sketchy right there. I need to have a little chat with him about that. But if you look at his token, you can tell that he tastes excellent on pizza. We're going to send his token to the ethereal tunnel, as well as his little horsey toy. Bonk! And first and foremost, the order of operations, we need to get the two of you into the turn order. So go ahead, roll that initiative. Let's see what we got. Less than 10 minutes from where you went to high school. Very interesting. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I kind of built this all backwards. Like, I just looked at the Chicago map and I built this accordingly. And then as I started structuring where we're going to go, I started looking back on the map. I'm like, okay, well, what is of significance in this area? It's like, okay, well, this is Fulton Market District, so I guess that's where we're at. Tuesday gets to go to... Kimberly will probably be the only one that might know any significance of this, but Tuesday will eventually be going to Reed Murdoch. Alright, we got your initiatives. Let's resort all of this. Make sure we got no ties. I think we're all good on that. This is an A-Team reference. It is not. It might be. I don't know. But, yeah, based on what I have explored on that topic, it's interesting. Okay. Don't think we're missing anybody. We got the Void Claw, right? Yes. Alright, so Cedar is jumping in here, and he's stealing the top spot in the initiative away from our Abomination Zombie friend here, who Skull Crusher knows very well. He was surrounded by like 6 of them a couple weeks ago. But Cedar, you are up here about 25 feet higher than the rest of the combat. Take it away.
Alright. I'm going to go to the closest person with no hit points that I can reach, and I think that's the Grelix.
Yeah, or Grix.
So I'll go to him, and I'll do. I'm gonna give him a potion.
Gotcha, gotcha. What is your character's movement?
35.
35.
Oh, no, 30.
30.
Oh, that's
Okay.
too much.
So we had to action dash to get there, so you can bonus action give him a potion.
And then that's what I will do.
Gotcha, gotcha. What variety of potion?
I got a Supreme Healing.
10 die 4 plus 20. Grixalot's got a Hawaiian punch from above coming in to save his butt here. Usually get about 45 HP out of one of those bad boys. Oh, it's a little old. You've been holding on to that since November.
Well, that's better than nothing.
Yes, indeed. And he's got 42 hit points, which is always a magical number.
And that's all I got. Movement in the potion.
Well, okay. Let's bring it over to the Abomination. If memory serves, we recently had Adolin completely surrounded.
Yes, you did.
Gotcha, and then you did the Misty Mountain Hop and jaunted out of there?
That is correct.
Alright. Well, 1, 2... How high up is Dewdrop at this point?
I think I'm at 30. I don't. What I will.
Oh, 35.
Oh my god, maybe, possibly.
Looks like 35. You like to keep yourself
Okay, yeah,
just
yeah.
out of range of those
I really do.
those nasty locust swarms.
Really do.
All right. Well then, I guess you're not going to be a target. I think it is going to be Cedar, and Grixalot. This thing is going to split its attacks between you guys. First, it kind of steps over this way. You guys are like, no way, does it somehow see the spike growth? And then, sure enough, it goes right through it. Before... Oh, shit. Well, that's going to be problematic. I guess it's just an action dash for it to get all the way over there, unless I gave it a bonus action movement. I lose track of my zombie powers sometimes. Nope, nothing special about these guys aside from the fact that they're 8 zombies smushed into one. They don't get anything extra. So yeah, it looks like it was going to go for Grix, and then it started stepping through all that spiky shit, and then it kind of like tried to turn, figure out like where it's coming from, and then it ran over to Cedar and has no actions left. That is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet of spike that I went through. Who cast that? I need you to roll some damage.
I did. Give me 1 second.
Very good. I think it's for each 5 feet I go through, I take, what is it, 2 die 4? So I guess that would be 12 die 4 of damage? Oh, she didn't know what that building was called. Yeah, my wife worked on the riverfront there for a good number of years at the MTV building, so she knows some of that area pretty well. Good stuff, good stuff. And while we're waiting on that damage, I'm going to get going with the Class D zombies here. The Class Dumbass. Oh, don't put a space between the 12 and the die 4, otherwise I think you did it just right. Okay, well let's get some reinforcements here. That is 40 feet. Ouch!
Okay, I got it. Sorry, my bad.
That's too much damage. Roll lower.
Oops.
Yeah, that really hurts. Okay, we got
Well, you should have stepped through the spike growth.
I didn't
You
see
could have jumped
it.
over it or something.
I didn't know it was there. We've got other zombie Class Ds running out from the overpass here. They're running under it. And just a bit of narrative drop here for Brad and Grant. This is the only spot of the overpass that one can easily go under. The rest of it, that's why the dynamic lighting is kind of blocked off as it is because whoever lived here once upon a time, or maybe still lives here, they did a thoroughly good job of shoring up that spot under the overpass so that it wasn't easy for people to just go through. There's all kinds of wrecked vehicles, dumpsters, pallets, all kinds of stuff just blocking that. So yeah, we got those 4 zombies. They did a run, they did a dash. We have no zombies on the south side, so it's just these ones. This one is going to rush over to Adolin and take some spike damage in the process. That is 6 damage, which unlikely, but it might kill it. Nope, it will hang on and get over here on Adolin and try to get a little piece of the untouchable. We're going to bite. Nah, that ain't going to hit anybody. This one here, well, it was going on Grix a lot, but Cedar just stepped over, and Adolin's right there. Looks like we are going to go after Cedar. So that means we're going to step through 5 feet of the spiky growth there. And we're also going to provoke attacks of opportunity from Adolin and Grixalot. So we may not survive this. That will connect. Oh! 33. I'm going to need a Grixalot to miss here. Well, shoot. I was just kind of joking, but I did notice you re-upped your Twitch sub there, so if you want to burn the inspo right now, now's the time for it, or you can save it.
I'm going to save it.
Alright. You do also have your hero point. If you want to roll a dice 6 to add to that 12, you'd need a 2 or better, and we could at least dish out that 12 points of damage.
Alright, that one I'll burn then.
Gotcha. Five. That will hit, so we'll take the 12. That might kill it. We'll check. It does. Falls to a headless slump there on the other side of Cedar as the head goes rolling off into this these trees over here. And yeah, that's it for the nearest zombies. Then we got this cluster of a half dozen. Oh, this is gonna get stupid. Oh boy. We're all gonna run through the spiky growth. 20 feet, 25 feet, 20, yeah, anywhere between. Goodness, yeah, that's going to be a significant chunk of damage. I guess it just matters who we're going after. There are 6 of us. There are 3 of you. Okay, the first 3 are going after Grix. So that is 10, 15, 20 feet right there. Goodness, that is 6. And then 7, and then 4, and then 4. So this thing needs to roll a group of saving throws here. It makes every one of them and holds on with a single hit point as it gets up on Grixalot. Gonna go for a weapon strike. 16. We got close. Got a piece of that shoulder plate. Next one is also going after Grixalot. We're also going to take the same 6, 7, 4, 4. So that's 13, 21 points of damage. We have enough to survive all that, but not by much. as we now get over to Grixalot. And we're going to go for a little bit of scratchy scratch. Holy moly, natural 20. 8 physical damage there. I forget, Grixalot lost his rage because he got knocked out. Is that what happened?
Yes.
Gotcha. So yeah, it looks like you're going to take all 8 of that. And then our next one, 20, 25 feet. All of that to realize we do not have an angle on him without squeezing. So that is going to be all of that damage that Sam rolled earlier. Oh boy, that's going to bring us down to 1 hit point. And somehow a stab to the foot is good enough to kill a zombie, which normally you need to get it in the brain. Maybe it stumbled over and like fell down and pierced its head on one of the other spikes. But that one will not be making it to its target. Next 2 are going after Cedar. Looks like we're just going to step through 5 feet of the spikes there. Still 6 damage, half of what we had. On Cedar, it is a bite. We do not have flank, so that is a 23 to hit for 6 physical damage.
We'll take 3.
Got that resilience boon. This one is also going after Cedar. And shoot, I'm actually going to need Sam to roll another 2-4 because this one ran through more spikes than anybody and had to action dash just to get over to Cedar. Ow. Okay, so 34. Oh my goodness. All right, well, we're definitely at 1 hit point or dead. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to roll 6 saving throws, and we need to make all 6 of them to be alive. And we failed the first one. All right. So yeah, this one dies like somewhere over here in the middle of the spikes. And the last one doesn't seem to notice what happened to the rest of its zombie buddies. We're going to go right through. Adolin, let's go after you. This one also equaled the most spike damage, which is going to deplete its hit points. Call a saving throw. We make that one. We do not make that one. That is another one. That one dies right as it gets up to Adolin's feet. That spike growth is coming in money, money. That's it for the zombies. Okay, Skull Crusher, also 25 feet high here.
Yeah. Okay. I'm still wearing my wing boots then that I was flying with in the other area.
Sounds good. Man, look at us sitting here with 16 viewers on a Monday night. Thank you kindly. Ain't it great to be alive on a Monday night at Role Playing Unlimited? What is Skull Crusher's movement, out of curiosity?
55.
55. Well, look at that. It's like you planned it perfectly. Go right ahead, my friend.
Thanks. And am I still raging? Because I was raging on Monday or Tuesday?
Yes. I don't recall how many rounds you had left on that. Let me jump over to
2.
that. Oh, 2 rounds. Okay, good memory. We will apply that. Did you have any other effects on you? Let's go back to that map. Let me check on your token. Do the same for Grant at the same time. No, Grant was just floating 20 feet high. Skull Crusher had the rage and was floating 10 feet high. According to this map, though, you still have 10 rounds of rage remaining.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we
I
just...
thought you meant how many I could do.
Oh,
Give
how
me
many
4
rages
and I used 2.
remaining. Gotcha.
Yeah, sorry. My bad.
No worries. Yeah, we just started that combat, so you just are freshly raged. Alright, go ahead. This will be your second round of rage.
And I'm in an area, well, actually, it doesn't matter about inspiration or flanking because both those were good.
Absolute. That is a Corpse Slayer Greatsword. 12, 14 damage. That might kill it on the first hit, actually.
The Abomination?
Oh, I thought you were going after this ugly motherfucker right here. The Abomination, we will definitely survive both of those. Need to kick this guy to the curb. Getting in my way. 12, 14, 18, 20, 34 damage off of all of that, it looks like. Okay, we'll take it.
And then with my bonus action, I'll take a Superior Healing Potion.
Superior or Supreme?
Oh.
I don't know how many people have Superiors. The Supremes are the best ones.
Supreme, I'm sorry. Supreme.
All good. Yeah, if they're the potions you got from the hype train, they would be Supremes. So that's 10 die 4 plus 20 hit points for you as well. Hey, something's happening out here in Streamland. We got a cheer from Terry, 100 bits. Thank you kindly, my friend. Are you with us?
Shit. I forgot to add the 20. Wait, I could just add 20, right? That becomes 34?
Well, you could, but
Wait.
you accidentally rolled it backwards there. It's 10 die 4, not 4 die 10.
Oh, shit. 1 sec.
You're shortchanging yourself some healing there. You should get about 30. You should get about 45, not 35. Pretty much right on the money. 44 plus 99, that'll bring you to 145. Plus, I don't know if you got your 6-point regen. I don't know if Grant did either.
No, I forgot about that.
I did not, but I'll add it.
Yeah, don't forget your epic regeneration right there. That is actually a superpower we have discovered. If you've not seen the newly added superpowers to the table info list, that epic sub regen is basically like a Wolverine healing regen. And we will pass it over to Nyx, who ironically used to have the top spot in the initiative before all these reinforcements and extra monsters came in. Let's see what you got.
Thank God. I'm gonna use my longbow against the dude where the dancing lights are at. I'm gonna hit them twice too.
Oh gosh, he was hoping everybody had forgotten about him.
No, I'm just gonna give him a hug from far away. It's okay.
Who threw the hex on that guy? Who's our warlock? Or did somebody else just have hex?
It's Topper and Inky.
Oh, it's Topper Inky. Gotcha. Good call. That's a hit. That's a hit. 11, 23 damage. Bam, bam. We'll take it.
I don't have to click on the damage part, right? Everything just shows up when I click on the longbow. I just want to verify.
Correct.
Okay.
If you
cool.
have something
And then-
that's like causing like an extra damage effect, that may not always apply, so that might be something you roll separately, but otherwise your standard attack value should always be taken into account there.
Okay, just making sure, because I remember last game I was like clicking on it 4 different times. So sorry.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
But, okay, I'm gonna end my turn there then.
Cool, cool. Dewdrop. Let's go over to your turn. Currently hovering above the madness.
Yep. And I think I see a little sliver of red on the dude that's kind of underneath me, which is so not cool of him to still be quote unquote alive, undead alive. So I will drop down and do a little stab and hopefully get him dead.
Very nice. 25 to hit. Sunblade, that's radiant damage. That's any hit would have killed it with 1 hit point, but you went and did 30 times what was needed.
Yeah, well, you know what? It needs to quit fucking with me and my friends. How about that?
That's more than fair.
Fuck that. How about that? I see all the action happening over there, so I will fly over there whilst also going up in air because I don't like it when they spit shit at me.
I added this one
It's
just for
very
you.
not cool.
Fuck
It's
you.
very not cool of them, to be honest with you. But I will go back to my nice, comfortable 35. Yeah, anyway, so that was weird. My nice, comfortable 35. I think my little token, is that a 3 or a 4? That's a 3.
Yeah.
Okay, it's already at 35. Okay, cool.
All right.
All right, and then I will pass it off to my bestie, Adeline.
All right. Looks like Adolin got touched for some damage there recently. Don't forget your regen.
Yep, I'll throw that on. So I'm going to slide over here and straddle this dead thing. Bonus action, the one right to the bottom left of Dewdrop. He can make a strength save. I'm going to try to give him a telekinetic shove.
This guy right here. Oh, I got an 18 on the strength save.
All right, you pass that. And then Mr. Voidclaw is going to get a little guiding bolt on him.
Oh, you son of a... Ow!
No, precious. It burns. It freezes.
And I'll end my turn right here in flanking.
What's guiding bolt, precious?
Okay, well, oh, hey, look, it's my turn right after that.
Well, allow me to retort.
I think, I don't have the best line of sight on you from over there. Cedar has a giant skull crusher between he and I. Grixalot is kind of buried in melee. Dewdrop's floating up there nice and open. That'd be a valid target. Let's see here. Guess it would help if I had their character sheet ready. Okay, what is my range? 120 feet. Pretty sure I can get Nyx with that as well. She just shot me twice. Let's see. Oh yeah, I could even like bounce a shot off the railing there, bounce it off the other one, and get over to her and still be within 120 feet. Okay. Alright, we're going to test our luck here against Adolin. We're going to have to move a little bit first. Right about to there, 20, 25 feet or so. Oh, son of a... Arg! Take 2. No! We're going to throw the third one across the field up at Nyx there in the tree. I don't think a 13 is going to hit either. Nope. Just kind of smashes against the dead branches of Yonlek there.
Too bad you didn't have inspiration.
Yeah, I don't get that, unfortunately. Let's see, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then I've got a little movement left.
Legendary interrupt.
Oh, God, I wish.
Oh, no, for me.
Oh, for you? Damn, where'd you
See,
get that from?
now you know how annoying that sounds, don't you?
Yeah, I do. We're going to bonus action Nimbly Fighter here. Nimbly Nimble. And we're going to go around the propane and propane accessories tank over here. goodness, where am I? Way the hell over here. And we got another bit of movement there, and we're going to scatter behind that well outside of everybody's line of sight. Try to sustain our survivability here. We do have a high intelligence, so a bit more capable than the average zombie. That's going to bring us to Fury, who's over here next to the remains of what used to be a giant zombie ogre.
Just a moment, I'm just making sure how far I can move those lights real quick. Oh, 60 feet.
Gotcha. You're responsible for that. Indeed.
Indeed.
Oh, no sight of it yet. You did see it scamper behind the propane tank there. Maybe that's a giant water tank. It's hard to tell from this distance, but it's well outside of that line of sight. You're gonna have to probably get a little deeper in there. Oh, close. We have kind of revealed it with the lights. I think just for accuracy, I'm going to trace a little dynamic lighting impediment through the water tank, propane tank thing here. There we go.
Yeah, that should be where they all land.
Gotcha.
And unfortunately, because I cannot see it, I can't shoot it this time.
That's right. Got some other zombie targets out here in the center area. Yo, we're sitting at 18 viewers right now. Happy Monday. Thank you kindly, friends. Much love.
So I'm going to use the Eldritch Cannon to
Whoa!
push.
Somebody just got killed.
That one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that one just explodes upon the force damage hitting it, and what's left of it just kind of gets scattered across this area here. Do me a favor and post the details for your cannon, if you would, please. Look at us getting another cheer here tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you, Terry. Thank you. Okay. So it takes your bonus action to activate it, and since you use your bonus action for the lights, that effectively takes your action to activate it this turn. So you have your movement remaining to you, if you want to do anything with that.
No, I'm just gonna stick right here right now.
Sounds good. Let's go over to Grix. Your turn.
Okay, well, I don't need extra people hitting me, especially since that guy can hit me for 8 times. So let's take care of this guy.
I like it.
Hopefully.
Woo! Let's check. Yeah, we did not make that save. Axe goes right through the head, and that one is dead.
Cool. And I don't have to move for flanking for anybody, so...
Oh boy. Hype train incoming. We got another cheer going on here, friends. What's happening? We gonna try and get that, unlock those superpowers tonight? What are we doing? Oh god, more's happening. More's happening. We officially have a hype train in progress.
Hype train.
Using my second wind to get 10 more hit points, and that'll be my turn.
Very good, my friend. Get that posted to the community for anybody who wants to get in. Grixalat. Let's get it over to Buddy's turn here.
Whoa, dude. Alright. Let's, hey, little fire buddy. Let's head up there and see what's going on.
Awesome. Hearing a lot of action going on out there. Thank you kindly, friends.
That thing's still alive, right?
Oh yeah, it's got like 80% of its HP still.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it with Produce Flame.
Okay. Yes, you will. 16. We'll take it. Getting some damage in.
Alright, and then, yeah, I'm going to move a little bit closer because the fire, I'm going to command as my bonus action for the Fire Spirit to teleport me 15 feet.
Okay.
Which also creates a little burst of fire right here.
Boom!
Yeah, not totally 15 feet, but yep, I'm up here with the big boys.
Oh boy!
And as a free action, I'm going to ignite my pipe.
Did you get your regeneration?
I'm regenerating right now.
Beautiful. All right, that is one round in the books. Thank you kindly for the left tonight, friends. Unexpected as always, and much appreciated as always. Let's see how Cedar's going to take it from here. Don't forget your regen, and go right ahead.
All right, I will attack the person right below, right there. I guess to my right.
All right. That one is barely hanging on at this stage. That is going to hit. You have orange peelers, so we do not get a save. And as always, when you kill this one, that's 500 gold pieces in your pocket, buddy. Add 500 gold pieces. And that's one attack. What else you got?
Then I will attack the one right above me.
Going after the abomination.
Ooh, before I do that, I'm going to bonus action, and I'm going to target it. so it'll be marked.
Gotcha. Is that like
It's
a
always
hunter's
forget to do
mark,
that.
or is that something else?
Yeah, it's a hunter's mark.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll slap that on there then. Bunk. Wow, it's going. Y'all are firing away here. Thank you, thank you. That's going to be another hit. A little extra damage there. 250. All right. Did he just say 250? Yeah, that means this thing has about 250 hit points left. Ah!
And that's it for me.
Okie dokie. Well, before the abomination retorts, I'm going to get my hands into a little gardening break here in celebration. Y'all got my my nerves on edge and my heart aflutter. Thank you so much. All right. He's just a bit nervous. There we go. And as always, the abomination tends to every other round. Like one round, they'll kind of divide their attacks between 2, 3, 4 targets, and then the next round, they go all 8 attacks on one target. So this would be the latter when it comes to those rounds. And oh boy, we've got Grix, Cedar, Skullcrusher, and Buddy, both within close distance. So who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
You got to hit one too.
Oh, yep, you're hiding right there. I'm looking at... I need to look at the health bars better. So we're going to re-roll that with a D5. And that means instead of Skullcrusher, it is Buddy. So I'm sure Don will thank you for that interjection there, Johnny.
Gee, thanks a lot. God damn it.
The good news is Skullcrusher gets an attack of opportunity, and I'm about to walk through the spikes again just to get to you. Skullcrusher gets an attack. Technically, Cedar gets an attack of opportunity because I just stepped away from him, so that's 2 of those incoming.
Dude, why can't we just all be friends, man?
That's a hit. Ouch. Sam, if you would please roll another 4d4 of damage. Oh, a crit from Blaze on the attack of opportunity.
You got it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's another... It's like 50 hit points on the...
Does Blaze have Sentinel?
I don't think he does.
You said 44.
Damn, that would have been cool.
Yeah, it would have. 4d4, yes, please. Woo! Look at us at level 3 here on this hype train. Chugging away. Chug, chug, chug. 4d4, we got 9. Okay, we're looking at that right
Hey, look,
now.
man, I just healed 6 hit points, man. Come on. I mean...
Oh boy, we are going pummel, grab, pummel, bite. Oh dear. Well, the pummel and the pummel would appear to hit for 7 and 8 damage. And then we're going to grab, weapon, scratch. Grab, weapon, scratch. None of those are getting through. We don't have any flanks, so it's just the 2 attacks that land there. That's it for Abomination. Move over to our regular zombies, our regularly scheduled zombies. Well, they're all dead over here, so it's time for these ones up here to enjoy their trek through the spiky growth field. There are 5 of you down there. There are 4 of me. Well, we're going to divide and conquer here. First one is going after Skullcrusher. That is 10, 20, 30, 40. Goodness, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8. F! Give me 16 die 4 damage there for the spike growth. Ouch. Whew.
You said 16?
Yep. Yeah, we pretty much ran through the whole field right there. That's going to deplete us from 0, or all from full all the way down to 1. We'll check our con. We failed the con save. This one dies as we make it through that last little bit of spike. Right about here. Our next one is going after Cedar, so we're basically going to do the same thing, I would guess. Let's see, that is 10, 20, no, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So we'll take a little bit less of that, but still barely hanging on the other side. We're going to go for a bite attack here. That is a 21 to hit Cedar for another 6. Next one is going after Adolin. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to action dash. Yep. And we will take a good chunk of that damage also. And then the last one is going after 1, 2, 3. That is Grix. We have just enough movement. We are also barely hanging on. And we're going to scratch, scratch, scratch. Cat scratch fever. Nope, that's not going to get through. That's a day for the zombies. A bunch of them just charge in, try to get some action. A couple of them scratch you up a little bit. Not much else. Skull Crusher, back to your turn.
Okay.
Oh, we just broke level 4 hype train. Level 4. Thank you, friends. Thank you. Much love. Let's see. Gonna try and finish off this little one right here. That is 16.
Yeah.
16. We do not make the save, so yes, that will finish it off.
Am I able to move with extra and then bonus attack, or no?
Absolutely. You can move between your attacks.
And there's only one zombie left, right? The one south, about 2 squares away.
There's one just to your southwest, and there's one just to your west on the other side of Grix.
But to go over there, I'd have to get in the spikes.
Correct. The downside of that is that in game you don't really know that they're there. Although you've seen these zombies taking damage just walking through there, you're not sure how or why, but it seems like they don't like going through that area.
Guess I'm coming over here then to help out, and then get the flank on this guy. And if that takes damage, then that's what it does. And I'm going to go ahead and attack.
Gotcha. Yeah, you are just outside of the spike growth right there, so you are able to, although you can't stand in the same square as the abomination right here, so that's where we're running into a problem.
Oh. Thought he was dead. I could just stand on top of him, get a height advantage.
You could move here and attack this one from that spot.
Okay.
Oh, keeping it rolling halfway through level 4, friends. We're about a third of the way to the record here, if that's what we're going for. Either way, much love. And that one you do not have a flank with, so do you want to burn inspiration, hero point, or?
Yeah, that's fine. I can burn an inspiration.
Okay, so we'll check its resilience here. Man, rolling like crap on that tonight. Another dead zombie.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Let's pass it over to Nyx back here in the tree. A little celebration here. Much love, friends.
Okay, I'm going to hit the one next to Adolin and the one next to Grix at the same time.
Gotcha, gotcha. Oh!
With my longbow.
Let's check our... Another one dead. Shot that one right through the back of the head. The Abomination is still holding on with a lot of HP, but every attack definitely counts.
Okay, awesome. I'll end my turn there. Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy. Dewdrop, over to your turn. We just broke level 4. Yeah, we did.
I guess I'll fly over here, over these 4 dead saps, and then I will drop on my way there so I can get a stab in here at the Abomination. And maybe a 19 hits.
Oh yeah, 14 is still
Hell
the
yeah.
AC.
Hell yeah.
I didn't know the Abomination was still alive. My bad.
Oh yeah, right there.
Yeah, you just had to finish that one off before you could open up the angle to that one.
And then I will go back up to my nice comfy 35 feet and end it there.
Very, very cool.
Well, now I know why you didn't want me standing on the Abomination. So that's good.
Yeah, we're still alive, just very badly burned. Let me just check this out right here. Copy that.
Alright, my boots of speed were only activated about 3 rounds ago. So I'm going to move my 60 feet up to here.
Scooting around, okay.
And it appears I do have line of sight. So I'm going to go
Yep.
after that ranged one.
Damn it. Oh, ouch. Yeah, that hurts. Ow. Boom. Already a third of the way through level 5 here. Kicking ass.
Then for my bonus action, since he's right there by it, I'm going to throw Buddy a healing word. And that'll do max regen now.
Yes, indeed. New unique power. He doesn't roll for healing anymore. It's just you get max value.
So I'll do that to burn the spell slot.
Sure.
But you actually get 9.
And is that your turn?
Oh yeah, that's everything I can do.
All right. Let's have the Void Claw take its turn then. Oh, geez. All right. Was not expecting that. That is painful. Yeah, I think we're going to get our asses to Mars. Apparently this thing has 2 asses. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, let's roll. We are 40 feet in this direction, which takes us out of Adolin's line of sight. And then we do some other stuff. And maybe a little bit more stuff. And that is our entire turn right there. So we'll send it back down to Fury, still taking cover down over here. Hype train!
Woo, 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 woo.
Looks like we're closing out here on level 5. We gonna hit level 6 or we gonna do level 5 here? Nice. Nice easy hype train. Nice chill one. Oh, we got some gift subs coming through now as well. Very cool. Fury's taking some movement here. Doesn't look like he sees anything from his line there on the Void Claw.
No, but I do think I saw it briefly with that top light as it went through it.
Yeah, it did kind of scamper through there to where some of you saw its last movement, and then once it got into the gloom, it's kind of like, who knows where it went. Ooh, very nice. Got ourselves a new hype train emoji there. Thank you, friends. Thank you for the participation. As usual, we'll let the hype train kind of sift itself out. Let Twitch determine the leaderboard, and then we'll go over the rewards later on. Thank you kindly. What else we got from Fury here?
And then the other group of zombies on next to Spike Growth. It's just Abomination left, it looks like.
Correct. Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, let's see, that will push us there. And 25 damage. Good gracious. Ouch. All right.
And that should be everything for me.
Alrighty, Grix, over to your turn.
Okay. I don't have to move anywhere, so I'm just gonna swing away at the big ugly.
All right. Very good.
I don't know how far we are from our rest. Don't know if I want to use that. Let me. Oh, I don't want to. Do I want to provoke? Because it's kind of in people's way. Oh, can I move like there? Yeah, I'm gonna move there, so I can let somebody else get in here too.
All right. Well, let's have Buddy wrap up this next round.
All right. Let's see. It's so cluttered over in this thing here. Is there anybody still alive?
The Abomination just to your northwest. You can still see some of its red health bar.
All right. I am going to give him more produce line.
Ooh. Bam. Ouch. All right. let's check that.
And then take a couple more puffs out of my pipe and heal up for 6.
All right. Little utility play going on behind the curtain. All right, let's do another round here. Cedar, back to you.
All right, I am going to move there. I'm going to take some damage from the spikes, probably. Yes.
Let's see, which way you going? Yes, you will take 2 die 4 damage for every 5 feet, which is basically you're moving 2.5 feet right there, so you have to move another cluster there to actually take damage.
Glad my rolls are still good.
Ow! My toe!
It ran wide in my heel. And then I will, of course, attack right below me.
Yeah, you guys are chopping through this abomination. It ain't gonna last much longer under this kind of pressure. Oh, 2 for 2 then, okay.
Oh, and he has Hunter's Mark too, right? So I got to add that.
Yes. Okay, we'll take that too. Ouch. All right.
So that's it for me.
Okay, Abomination. 1, 2, 3. Adolin took off. 2, 3, 4 of you here then. Alright, first 3 attacks are on Cedar. That doesn't help. Bite, bite, weapon attack. We got a bite that gets through, 23 to hit for 5 damage. Next target is Skull Crusher. And we've got weapon attack, scratch, and bite there. Looks like the first and the third are going to get through. After your resistance, that is going to come to a total of 6 hull points of damage.
Got it.
And then our last target is Buddy, which is a good news, bad news thing. The good news is we have to walk through the spike growth and provoke 3 attacks of opportunity just to get to him. And we will also take some of that spiky growth damage. Go back, check what the last bit of that was.
Dude, if you just wanted some herb, you could have asked for it.
Alright, I took 13 spike damage there. Skull Crusher, Cedar, and Grixalot all get attacks of opportunity. Oh, jeez!
Oh!
49.
Well, that sucked.
That was
Does my
not so
Hunter's
good.
Mark work for attacks of opportunity too?
I believe anytime you hit.
Yeah, that's what I think. So I'll roll that too.
Oh, wow. Look at that. 2 critical strikes. Doesn't matter that Skull Crusher missed. You guys just, like, bisect this thing in 2 different directions, and it falls to pieces right here in the middle of the spike growth before it really even takes any of that damage. That is it for the Abomination. You guys finished it off. Nice. I don't see that I have any regular zombies left here either. Just do a pan back, make sure there's no others that are lingering where they might get in on some of this action. Check, check, check. Okay. Nope. I think I'm going to take them out of the initiative also. Skull Crusher, back to you.
Is anybody left to attack?
Cedar, Grixalot, Buddy. Dewdrop's a little out of range.
I meant anybody that's not an ally.
Damn. Not that you can see. We do know that there was one that ran way off to the north. Like, it's probably a couple rounds away at this point from where you're at. But you can see the lights that Fury has cast up here, providing everybody an extended range in that direction. But even still, we don't see where it is. It's one of these things here that's throwing those necrotic bolts at great range.
So are we all heading north then, Monday crew?
I'm certainly going to try to
Like,
track
totally,
him down.
man.
Yes, head north.
That thing hurts when it shoots us.
Yeah, it does.
So I move up and then I could action dash for another 55, right?
Sure. Basically over here somewhere. Yeah, still no sight of that thing. You found the train tracks. An old train car abandoned on the tracks. Might be something useful in there. Might be a cluster of zombies too, for all you know. No sight or
I'll have
sound.
to check it next round. That's as far as I can get. Are we still under
With-
initiative?
We are.
With the 55, you probably found New Jersey.
Yeah. Oh boy. That's much.
All right. That's Nyx. Over to your turn.
Let's see. I think all I'm gonna do is just move up towards where Fury is.
All right. Is Fury... What is that? Is that... That's Blur, yeah? You cast Blur on yourself?
Mm-hmm. Still should have 2 more turns up, or it's 10 rounds, so there's only been 4 rounds with it on.
Gotcha. Yeah, we'll put the little marker 6 right there so we can track the rounds. Good to know.
I think I moved up too far. Hold on.
I don't know if you moved up far enough. Let's see, you moved up, oh, I guess 32.5 feet, so back 1 square is 30 feet, if that's your movement.
She should have 35.
35, yeah, she can move up even with Fury there.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do, and that's it. I'll end my turn after that.
Okay. Dewdrop. Let's pass it to you.
Alright, let's get some movement going. How many does this get? I just realized my mic was like not even near my mouth. Okay, that's cool. It's so cool of me. Okay, so there's my 30 feet. I'm gonna look up north. I don't like see anything that's gonna attack me, so I will bonus action dash it.
You're still
and-
floating 35 feet up, so you got a good line of
Yeah.
sight on the top of this overpass. So you could see some more ruined cars, and then let's check what your line of sight reveals. Well, I guess you need to move a little further, but then you'll see it.
Yeah. 15 feet up to catch up to him. And... oh, there is a friend up there. Who managed to make it all the way up there?
Oh, that's Skull Crusher.
No. Okay. I would say, like, how? What? And then, like, yeah, I think he has, like, 55 feet of movement. So,
Yeah.
checks out.
And up here on the top of the overpass, there is
that,
a
like,
barbed wire.
wiry shit? Hell yeah.
There's a barbed wire fence and some crates and barrels tucked away behind it. And looks like maybe a couple of steel, like maybe storage sheds?
Okay, and then, so that was action, bonus action, and now I have my actual, like, regular movement, which I'm gonna go check out the barbed wiry stuff. Y'all know me. 5, 10, 15, 5, 8, and
As you float
together.
towards this, you're pretty sure you catch some movement darting from this area, like somebody was kind of hiding behind the barrel or the crate here, and as they saw you approaching, they darted between the shacks.
Oh, that's fun for us. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, how likely is it that what we're about to encounter is something friendly?
0.
Okay, alright, cool. Just thought I'd try. But that is all I can do, so I will pass it off to Adeline.
Alright, go over. Adolin, your turn. Regen.
Yep, and I'm also going to take off and start flying.
Okay.
So I got 60 feet. I'm up in the air, say 15 feet. And I will bonus action dash another 60. That'll be everything.
Okie doke. Made your way to the other side of the train tracks. Still no sight of this thing. Man, that thing must have frickin' moved, action dashed, and bonus action dashed. We have seen it do that. Okay.
That's my turn, though.
Very good. Doing a little utility play here again behind the scenes. Oh, and I see where the issue is. Okay. Still nothing there. Alright, that Void Claw gets to go next. I'm gonna have to hide my ruler here so I don't give away where it's at. Okay. Just move you over there. And then as for you, well, shit, right behind Dewdrop there, another Void Claw just stepped out from the underpass. Either that or it's the same Void Claw that somehow regenerated all of its hit points. And let's see, who do we like? Who do we like? You're all within range. I don't think we see Adolin way the hell out there. 1, 2... Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of you. We're gonna spread the love. 3, 5, 5. Bad news if you're number 5. 1 is Skull Crusher, 2 is Dewdrop, number 3 is Cedar, number 4 is Grixalot, number 5 is Buddy.
Thank the Lord that
Seriously? God damn it.
Yeah, Nyx is like, oh god, please don't be number 7. I'm number 7.
Dude, I'm the hippie. I'm just sitting over here smoking my pipe and.
Cedar thinks that attack was it.
He's just a little coy. Why are we antagonizing him?
Cedar
Right,
thought
I'm like
that
3
attack
feet
was at
tall.
him, but
Have
it
you seen
sails
my hit
wide.
points? Oh Lord.
Oh god, 23 and 20 to hit Buddy there. Bam, bam for 29 necrotic there. Ouch!
I'm immune.
Oh.
Oh wait,
well,
that's fire.
good.
Never mind.
Oh, well that's bad. That's bad. Okay. Whop! That hurts. And that is it for Void Claw. Let's go over to Fury for your
So
next turn.
None of his hit me.
I did not target you, correct.
Let's move a couple of those lights. For my movement, I'm going to start backpedaling now.
Screw this noise.
We'll duck down right there, and then we will use action to have the cannon shoot towards it.
Very good. That's a good hit.
And that should be everything.
Okie dokie. Oops. Flubbing around here. There we go. Take that 5-foot push. Bit of force damage. Grixalot, back to your turn. Man, what happened to your hit points there, buddy?
Okay, so let me see here. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay.
Did you go through the spikes?
No, I went around.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was like, nope, I'm not doing that. It's a long way around.
Sure.
I would have cut my movement in half, but I would have probably not survived it. And that is a double move to get over there, so that will be my turn.
All right. And over to Buddy, who is in desperate need of some regeneration.
Yeah, no shit. I am going to find a place to hide over here. Let's see. Hold on a second. I have. Yeah. I'm going to try to get out of this area. Hopefully, they won't target me somewhere else.
Maybe inside those trees you might find some cover if you don't want to back up to the little ravine there again.
Right. Yeah.
Or over there.
Go towards the trees.
Yeah, pretty thick canopy and drooping branches too, so you're able to get a little cover there. Although it would help if you didn't light up your damn pipe every frickin' 5 seconds.
Right, and I'm a freaking druid too, and I have no, like, unless, well, hold on, I should have it in my spell. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay. Oh. Go in concentration here.
And he's gonna get Pass Without a Trace. So, yep, that's it.
Okay. Just want to see if there is anything for that. Nothing I'm really seeing. That's okay. Let's restructure the initiative, because we've got an Orange Titan that just rolled a natural 20 for its very first roll. And just as a little fun introduction here, 47. Okay. 38. There's a massive bunch of, if you had to guess, a piece of the street, like something big, just like snatched up a piece of the street in its hands or claws or whatever, and hurled it a fair distance. Adolin and Dewdrop, Dewdrop more than Adolin, would have the best line of sight on this as it comes flying through the air from the west here. Let me broadcast that. Yeah, as it comes flying in this direction before it finally touches down right over here. And that is a bit perilously close to Grixalot, who has to feel like, did this thing just intentionally target me, or was this an accident? Or, I mean, either way, that's gonna fucking hurt. That's wrong. It does not have a plus 90 to hit. I don't know why that is. Yeah. Let's adjust that. The damage is correct, but the attack roll, that is more in line with what it can do. It does not have a plus 90 to hit. So yeah, that in itself takes a nice gouge out of the street itself, almost akin to what you see over here. So this may not be the first time this has happened, but whatever this Orange Titan is and whatever it has to reveal as far as secrets, we'll wait till the other side of our halftime break. We'll see you in about 10 minutes, friends. Are you with us?
Is it time already?
I heard it.
I'm gonna go ahead and kill that guy right there while nobody's paying attention.
Nice.
I didn't even walk away from the computer. I was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna sit right here," because I always manage to be a little late for the breaks.
Oh, I sat here with the computer on my lap the whole time, too.
Oh, we put the house on the market Friday. Had an offer Friday night. Counter today. They accepted. It goes into escrow tomorrow. Crazy.
Wow, that's fast.
Yeah. And escrow and all that goes through. We'll be moving in 30 days.
Congratulations, man. I hope it all works out well.
That'll be fine.
Well, welcome back, friends. Shall we get back into it?
Let's do it.
That's right. Let's do this. Cedar, it's your turn. Go on, kick some butt.
All right, I'm gonna activate the winged boots. Fly over these spikes to like right there. And then I'm still too far away to hit with the sword, so I'm gonna use my energy shotgun.
Gotcha. Technically, with the squares only being 2.5 feet at this range, it's a little weird with the scale, but you do have melee reach on it with only 1 square separation.
Oh, well then I will use the sword.
Contemplated that energy shotgun. It looked cool, but yeah, we're gonna go with the other stuff.
Oh, and for my bonus action, I'm going to move my hunter's mark from the guy who died to the guy I'm attacking right now before I take my attack.
Okay. Ouch, 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 ouch. Do you only have orange peeler? Do you not have orange juice?
No, I have orange juice.
Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, well that hurts.
Yeah, that's the OJ feat, right? You're talking about?
Correct, yeah. Orange peeler and then orange juice is the same thing, but it applies against the Class C instead of Class D.
Yeah, I have orange juice too.
Gotcha. On your attack block there, where it says Sword of the Plains OP, just like do a /OJ after that, so we know on visual inspection that it applies to both categories. Otherwise, anything else for your turn?
That's it.
Alright, I got a Titan. Okay. Man, you guys are a long way away. Should I just hurl another stone and hope it hits one of you? Might as well. Oh, that didn't work. Oh. 28. That's just about right there where Skullcrusher is at. So this will be fun. Crunch. Well, it's a good thing, well, it's too bad you didn't attack or were attacked last round because your rage expired because of that.
Oh, shit.
which means you take 34 bludgeoning. Ow!
Damn it.
Massive piece of debris just cracks right over Skullcrusher there and then shatters onto the ground nearby him.
Maybe they should change his name to Skull Crushed.
I think maybe we should. Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of movement with the Orange Titan. That will do it. So after getting smashified there, Skullcrusher is now up in the turn order. Don't forget your regen now that you're no longer at full HP.
Okay, did my regen. Where did that shit come from?
That came like at this kind of angle. From over the top of the overpass, crashing right down on top of your head. You're not sure if that was intentional or accidental, because what the hell could see you from out there?
Okay, so that's still the overpass to my side, not a building. So I look around. Do I see anything under the underpass? Overpass?
Just a massive cluster of ruined vehicles, dumpsters, and pallets. They basically shored up the underpass so that people would have a harder time getting underneath it, probably to block off zombies and funnel them through this area. What's that?
No, I was saying, so no line of sight for me to whoever and from whoever to me.
Correct. Yeah, if they have line of sight to you, it's because they have a much longer vision than you do, which is entirely possible because here in the gloom, everybody is limited to 60 feet of vision, regardless of what your lines of sight usually would be.
Okay, then I'm just going to peek in this one train car, which seems to be the only thing out here.
All right. Let's do a check. All right. There is a dead adventurer inside of this train car. Looks like he's probably been here a number of weeks. It looks like he probably met his end from some zombies based on the wounds that still remain. The corpse is mostly skeletal at this point anyway. Most of his gear is really of no interest to you unless you're like, ooh, more rope, or yay, more climbing pythons and things of that nature. But he does have a pretty cool looking short sword that's just kind of sitting there in the grime and the leaves that have blown here into the open train car.
Okay, I'll grab it just so that the rest of the group can take a look and see if it's anything anybody needs.
All right. Yeah, and that is it is a rare item, but it is commonly found enough in merchant shops and in the field, and based on its heft and how easily it swings in your hand just with a couple test thrusts, you're inclined to believe this is probably a +2 short sword.
Okay, I'll yell out to everybody I found a +2 short sword. And that's the end of my abilities for movement and everything because I did the investigation, all right?
Correct.
That's my turn.
All right. That's Nyx, who is up next. Nyx with us?
She should be. I sent her a message.
Beautiful. By the way, Fury, I don't know if you knew this, but as part of your Twitch Prime subscription there, you also get a weekly inspiration and hero point for your character. You can use that on yourself. You can use that on other characters. You've seen other players use it likely. Inspiration, of course, is just a reroll, or if the natural 20 is sitting on the other side, you're like, ooh, I want that nat 20. Inspiration to get that. Hero point is a die 6 that you can use to influence d20 rolls that fall a little short. I need to hit a 14, I hit a 12, so I'll roll a die 6, add that to the 12, see if I can hit that AC kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, each week that resets, so make sure to use it throughout the session, unless, of course, you're rolling all natural 20s like you're rolling tonight. You probably don't need it, but you could probably use it for somebody else if their rolls are particularly bad kind of thing. Youch. Kill all zombies within a 200-foot radius. That would be an interesting superpower. No doubt. Oh, she's typing. Maybe the mic went out. We do not. Try disconnecting and jumping back in. Sometimes that happens. And just a reminder for those of you who are in the area, this is an abandoned gas station of some sort that we have not taken any opportunity to explore. I don't know if we want to do that in the midst of combat, but if you do, just a reminder, it is there. Send it back down here to Nyx, though. Still don't hear you, though, unfortunately. Yeah, it's weird. You're not muted or anything.
Just give me a sec. I'll go upstairs and take a look at it.
Cool, cool. Let me see if I can do anything here on my side. Interesting. I was going to check to see if I could bypass permissions so that she didn't have to use push to talk, but it looks like I've already done that for her here, so... Yeah, the only thing in that respect is she would need to manually mute and unmute when she talks instead of push to talk and release. So yeah, not sure what's happening. Weird. Boom, 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 boom. She's going to shoot the guy next to Seater. Moving around. Okay, so that is a hit and a miss. We will take that. All good. And yeah, we'll pass it over to Dewdrop after that.
Okie dokie. I think I am going to... Ooh, do I want to go south or do I want to go where I saw the thing? Oh.
Split the
Testing real
group.
quick.
Split the group. Hey there, Fury.
Yeah, let's be real. Y'all know me. I'm going to go explore the place that I probably definitely shouldn't explore. That sounds like me. There. And then I'm assuming... Okay, cool. Fun. So I'll go...
Yeah, kind of a tight squeeze through here to get between the
here.
the little storage sheds. 1 second. Not sure why the lighting is being weird. Oh. Oh, that's why. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. How do I do this? Because the lighting is being blocked by all of the vehicles that are bunching up under the overpass. So if I open this up for you, I'm opening it up for everybody to see through the overpass, and I don't want to do that. So maybe let's just scoot it down a little bit. That ought to be good. Go ahead and move on through. Hopefully this is a good middle ground.
Okie doke. And I will bonus action dash, so I can get some more movement out of this.
Well, look at that. We found a, looks like a little settlement up here. And give me 1 second. I'm actually going to just remove the lighting entirely for a moment. I have too many character sheets.
Maybe like less zombies then. I mean, like less abominations.
There we go. So
I'm just trying to help you, dude.
yeah, it looks like there are or probably were some people up here once upon a time, because this is a pretty well-defended section of the overpass. Like, there's the barbed wire fence down here where you came from. There's a little barbed wire gate here at the top of the stairs. You're still high enough up here that you can kind of see down at the base of the stairs leading up to the overpass. There's like another barbed wire fence to keep the zombies out. And you'll notice this is a new feature I'm starting to add in for the narrative exploration aspect. The green flags. Occasionally they'll be red or blue, I believe. I have different flags like that. But if you see little flags around the map, just kind of hover your cursor over it and it'll give you a basic description right there. In this case, it is a garden of fresh vegetables right up here to the northwest of Dewdrop. Otherwise, the shack that you are right next to, it's definitely a storage shed that somebody has repurposed as a living space. There's an old mattress in here, but no sign of anybody inside of it.
Okay. Can I enter it and take my action to do an investigation and see if there's anything in here that would be of interest or of help, preferably a sharp, pointy object of some kind, but I'm not picky.
You certainly may. Go ahead and take a look around. Again, there is a flag in the upper left corner. That's basically just something you can tell on visual description upon entering. Yikes.
So I see that there's stuff. Okay, cool stuff. I can work with that. Yeah, that's not what I'm gonna waste an inspo on. So fuck that. Okay. But even outside, I couldn't see any of my own party, so I'm just like up here, and I don't want to necessarily just scream into the void like got stuff up here. So I'm just gonna, I guess I'm just gonna kind of chill in this shed house for a round. I will move my last 5 feet over into the corner just in case there's some fuckery that happens, and I know there's going to be fuckery that happens, but then I will pass it on to Adeline.
What is your passive perception?
18.
You hear some whispering from the next shack over in this direction.
Like Souls of the Damned whispering, or like...
Like a pair or perhaps a trio of people engaged in a quiet discussion.
Okay, word. Very different situations happening there. Alright, cool.
Alright, Adolin, back to you. Where are you? Oh, you're way up here.
Alright, I don't see that guy I was looking for. So I'm going to start back south. See what I see.
There's a big piece of ruin right there. You also passed by Skullcrusher there, who is holding in part of his brain. It's okay, I'll regenerate.
Eventually.
It'll be fine. It's just a flesh wound.
Do those dancing lights give me line of sight on that Void Claw?
They certainly would.
Alright, we're snacking.
Oh yeah, that's for everybody. Big scale map like this, dancing lights are pretty invaluable actually. Underutilized spell that Fury found a good use for. Ouch! That hurts. Oh wait, I shorted 10 hit points. That hurts worse.
I don't know if I would have seen Skull Crusher up there, so I'll just end my turn.
What's your passive perception?
Oh, it's pretty good, 21.
Oh yeah, you definitely would have seen him. You would have heard him kind of rifling around through the cart as well, so you might have thought there was something nefarious there. Probably like, oh yeah, that's right, he's up here too.
And he would have
Oh.
heard me yell out to everybody what I found. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
he
he
was
did
right
call
there.
out that he found a +2
So-
sword.
I'll throw you 9 HP on a healing word.
Thank you.
Okay, Void Claw is up, and well, shit. These things seem to think alike. We are, because Cedar is so close to us, though, we're gonna have to use our bonus action to disengage, which once again is one of their unique features. And then we're gonna dash. We're gonna move some 80 feet down the road with a move and an action dash. And there we go. Fury, back to your turn. Once again, there are no foes visible to see. The one Void Claw came out and got its ass kicked.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
I did a disengage, so no, you do not. No, you do
Oh,
not.
all right.
So you said where that lower dancing light is, there's a archway or a pass through there?
There is, yeah.
I am going to make it. I can't pass my dancing light through that. I kind of want to just move the dancing lights to where they're lighting up that spot, so I can try antagonizing stuff to come out of there.
Gotcha. Go ahead and try to move it now. You should be good to go in that respect. I have to move them across the railing line here, but once you're past that, you should be good to pass them under.
Probably be the 2, and then the 2 right here is trying to antagonize stuff out. And then I need to move. And that should be everything for right now.
Excellent. That's back to Grix.
Okay, so I saw the Void Claw run off to my left, so yeah, over there. 5, 10, 15, 15, 20, 25. Oh, it won't let me go.
Yeah, once you get to the edge, give me a... There we go.
Yeah.
Whoops. Boonk. There we go.
Not the ones. Okay.
It's a straight pass under here, so you don't have to worry about the vehicles.
Okay.
Then you're likely to run into the same instance over here. I'll have to pass you through.
There. So that was 30 to get there. So 5, 10, 15, 20. I think 30 puts me right on the edge. So
Okay.
I'll have to wait for next turn for that.
Yeah, we'll just scoot you there.
Okay.
There it is. Looks like all is clear here on the other side, otherwise.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, at least
Until
you
that big
didn't
monster that was
Han Solo.
thrown.
Yeah, at least you didn't Han Solo around the corner and find 80 stormtroopers.
Yeah. It wouldn't be the worst thing that he's ever done.
Hey, buddy, back to you. Had a safe turn there in the trees. What you gonna do now? Regen and then what?
Wow. Hold on. Where the hell am I? The screen has moved so much and I can't find myself.
You are over here.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a massive
Everybody
map.
go!
Just
Oh
imagine-
man, there's like nobody left. All right.
We're playing hide and seek. What do you mean?
Just imagine how difficult this map would be if they were 5-foot squares. Like, we wouldn't even be to this point. We would have explored half of this map at this point.
I know everyone's completely left me like gone. I mean,
For all they knew, you teleported further to the west and they're trying to catch up to you. Everybody's everywhere right now.
all right. Double move.
Oh, are you going to check out the gas station?
I can't see squat, except for because yeah, I going towards the dancing lights and such.
There you go. That's a good beacon to follow.
Right, I couldn't even see the gas station. That was like to the north, right?
It's
'Cause
over.
I see it on the
Yeah,
Twitch
it's over
screen.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to your
No, I would have gone
northeast.
to it if I could have seen it, but he couldn't see it, so he's not going to head that way. So,
Sure.
double move, heal 6, and hang out for another hour.
All right. Cedar, your turn. Hey, we're moving faster than that.
I don't know where everybody went.
The one Void Claw went under the overpass to the west, and Grix went off in pursuit of it. Otherwise, you've got 2 allies to the south that are approaching your position, it would seem. And then Dewdrop and Adolin, who the hell knows? Skullcrusher, who knows? You think you heard
Oh, come on, I
Skullcrusher?
called out where I was going.
Yeah, you think you heard Skullcrusher shout from somewhere up here, but you also had a Void Claw in your face, so you're not positive. You know he went off somewhere over there.
I'm gonna go. The void you said underneath is totally like kind of blocked off underneath the like overpass.
It is, except right here along the roadway. They left that section open, so that's why you're able to see through
shit.
it.
See, I didn't know that.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I was hoping once you got to a point where you were able to see underneath it. Maybe you never got to that spot, though. Maybe you were too far east of it. It might not be the only place that you can go under, too. It's just every other place we've seen so far is blocked.
Well, if I move, I'm halfway under. It is 30 feet.
All right. Boonk.
And I'll go ahead and. How far is my?
Well, you should be able to see the Void Claw now at the periphery of your vision there to the west.
Yep.
Yeah, what's the range on that shotgun?
60 foot.
60.
60 foot.
Is it?
Yeah, it says 60 foot on it.
It's 52.5 feet away.
All right, I'm gonna take a shot at it with my shotgun.
Ooh. Well, that was a horrible shot.
I mean, it could have been worse.
Sure, you could have blasted your face off.
All right, I'll try again. One more shot.
All right. That is better. Make sure you're tracking those energy cells. 1 shot per. Or no, it's not. Is energy cell? That's your ammunition. If you roll a natural 1, you run out of ammo. Otherwise, it's pretty much unlimited. That will hit. Take care of most of its hit points.
And that is all I got.
Okie doke. 1 second.
Oh, he's still marked, right? So I get to roll my hunter's mark.
Yes. Extra couple, we'll take it. That will bring us under 10 hit points, but not quite to what we're looking for. Okay, let's test this out. Yep. Wow, yeah, Skullcrusher can't help but feel targeted now. Thankfully, first let's check the die roll. That wouldn't have hit him anyway, but this one comes down on the other side of the train that he is currently tucked inside of and just starting to exit. So whatever this is that's throwing pieces of the street seems to have it out for this upper quadrant of the map. Or maybe it's just randomly hurling debris in whatever direction it feels like. I think we're going to do a little more movement, though. And, oh dear. That's going to get us close. Thankfully, we do not have legendary actions with this thing. It's not quite that type of boss monster. It's epic. It's not epic. Skullcrusher, your turn. Regen. Make sure to get that regen.
Okay.
And then take it away.
I gotta reorientate my map and find myself once. There I am. I feel like something's throwing stuff at me, but I still can't see anything, and unfortunately, I guess I passed right by the way through the underpass and never even saw the way through. So I'm going to go down, and I thought I was over here looking for whoever was throwing bolts at us, witch bolts or something.
Right. Yeah, who knows where that
Came all
thing
the way
went.
up, and I didn't see anything. Yeah.
Yeah, Adolin did the same. He got even further north than you did and didn't see it. Ah, taking up the rear of the gas station here is Skullcrusher. Solid building, no signs of what's inside from the back. There's no windows.
All right. Guess I'll action dash on around and check from the.
All right. Hey, now you found something. Yep, counter. Looks like most of everything in here has been scavenged, but there are some parts
Big
to...
blue thing.
Yeah, this looks to be an old Asteroids video game machine with a few scrap pieces that if you hover your cursor over, they are useful artificer scraps for constructing magic items. Fury would find these very handy, and possibly the rest of the group, because it's essentially he can do his infusions as an artificer. These are in addition to that. They don't count against the infusions. He can create magic items out of these pieces and pass them on to other party members. So this
All right, I'll
is
scoop all these up for him.
a very handy thing to find. We found them for artificers at other tables. Little homebrew edition. We have here enough artificer scraps to make any uncommon magic item. And then as you find more scraps, you'll be able to increase that to rare and then eventually very rare magic items.
All right, I'm guessing I'm too far away for Fury to hear me, so that's my turn.
Very good. Let's go back to Nyx.
Okay, can y'all hear me this time?
Hey, hey.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna move forward by like 35 feet. My max speed, I guess.
Are you keeping the spike growth up?
I have to double check on that to see how long it lasts. Give me 1 second. That's a good question.
That's okay. You can take your turn. I'll look that up. I just wasn't sure if you wanted to release it now that there's nothing nearby to prevent us from having to run around it. Otherwise...
Yeah, we can just release it. Might as well, so it's easier.
Yeah, otherwise on its own, it's concentration and it lasts 10 minutes. So that'll free up that zone for you guys to pass through a little more expeditiously.
Did I do that correctly? Is that 35 movement right there?
Looks about right to me.
Okay, awesome. I don't see anyone or anything, so I think I'm just gonna end my turn right there.
Excellent. Let's see what we got here with our next turn. Dewdrop, over to you.
Okay. Well, you
Turn
said
off
that I got to hear kind of some conversation happening in the shed thing above me, so I will try my best to kind of get up there and see if I can see what's happening, even though that's bound to probably bite me in the ass. Okay. I'll go here.
Hey, look at that.
Oh,
Well, you see
person.
somebody, and actually you should... I don't know what the lighting is so far extended there. It should not be. Let me change that. There we go. So there are 2 people in here. Each of them have a rifle trained on you.
Is there a button which can conduct a vibe check? What's the vibe check skill?
Insight.
Oh shit, I'm bad at that. Let's do it though. Fuck it. Vibe check. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's a vibe. I'm not sure what kind of vibe that is, but it is a vibe. Okay, she's totally a vibe. I like her.
Are we keeping the 13 or inspo?
Yeah, we're gonna keep the 13. Fuck it.
Yeah, they do not seem friendly, and it's interesting that there is any hesitation because they've got you dead to rights, and they could easily unload on you here, but they're not.
Okay, I'm just gonna like very kind of timidly, I guess, for lack of better terms, be like, "Hi,
In
are
which
we friendly?"
language do you speak to them?
Let's try out common.
They both kind of look to each other. Did your character pick up English during the downtime?
I do not believe so.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably just an oversight. That was actually something that was freely available to all characters during that time. We had a 6-week period where we finally had enough interaction between the characters that spoke Common, the characters that spoke English, the characters that spoke Japanese, and characters that spoke any number of languages traditional to D&D settings. The short of that is that all of our characters got a free English or Japanese language proficiency, depending on which
word.
side of the coalescence you are on. So your character should have English. Just make sure to add that to your sheet. And in English, they both look to each other, and they're like, "Did you understand what she said?" And the older lady kind of looks back and says, "I have no idea. Do you even know what that is?"
Okay, then I will try again in English. I'm also going to keep it real. I forgot what setting I was in right now. So I was like, I don't want to say Japanese and look like an asshole.
Yeah, technically we are in a regional area where, or we were at the start of the coalescence, we were in New Mexico, so Spanish would have also made sense, so you could have enfuegoed your way through the conversation here.
Dude.
But English is totally appropriate as, what is it that you say to them in English? I'm sorry.
I'm just going to be like, hi, are we friendly?
The woman responds, "That depends entirely upon you. Lower your weapon. What is going on out there?"
So I will lower my weapon without a shred of hesitation. That's who this character is, and that'll never bite her in the ass. And I'll be like, oh, there's like a lot of like weird, like kind of undead kind of things that we're like trying to kill. Not 100% sure we're winning, but we are fighting.
You are killing the reborn?
We are trying. We have killed a bunch of them, but there always seems to be more.
Oh dear. She looks with a bit of a forlorn glance over at the shaman-ish looking character before she looks back at you. The reborn are us in the eternal stage of existence. They are family. They are friends. And you callously slay them? She raises her rifle a little bit closer.
In my defense, they tend to come after us first. I can't speak for the others, but I just kind of defend myself. And then if they need help, I'll help them too. But I don't think any of us are really super gung-ho on really seeking them out. We just kind of encounter them and then end up almost dying a lot.
It's a good thing you have Uncanny Dodge, because you're in mid-sentence when she presses the trigger, and that's a natural 20 for 28 points of damage right there as that rifle blasts you square in the chest, which you are able to reduce that down to 14 damage and merely be critically injured at that point instead. As the shaman looks like he's about ready to attack as well, but the hesitation is still present there. Do you have anything else with your turn?
No, because I don't want to attack these people. They seem so nice. I just want to be their friends. What the fuck? Not cool.
I think you're beyond that.
Oh, you mean we're best friends? Okay, got it. Cool, chill.
We'll note that her health bar just turned red.
I'm so shocked right now. What the
Awesome.
hell?
Oh, dude, I want to RP more, but I don't want to take away from other people's stuff, so I'll RP more back in my next turn. So just give it to someone else, or I'll just sit here for an hour trying to talk to these old people.
No problem. I just wanted, yeah, the RP's definitely over for now. I just didn't know if you were going to stay here or use any remaining movement or action to try to at least get away a little bit in case they shoot you some more. Let's have Adolin take his turn.
All right, I
Adolin
think
just heard that
Adolin-
gunshot.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think he would go toward the gunshot, and I'm already flying, so I'll go here and let you move me over.
I don't wanna.
That would be my 60. So I will action dash and see what I see. There's Dewdrop looking pretty bloody. So I will give her a healing word. We'll go second level this time. So that'll be 13. Ignore the number.
All right. How much healing did you get?
It's 13.
13. All right.
And then I will slide down and land next to her.
Is there a verbal component to that?
The healing word?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only component.
Yeah, you can hear in English on the other side inside the shack here a pair of voices. What was that? Someone else is there.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Alrighty. We have Void Claw action now. Just here to the southwest. And Grixalot and Cedar are our closest targets. Cedar just blasted the crap out of us. Let's spread
Well, come
the
on, he
love.
can try targeting me again
Where the heck are you?
inside the gas station.
Oh, I was like, I don't even see you. I can see Buddy out there, but he has not done anything to me recently. So yeah, we are... Wow. All right, Cedar blasts the crap out of us with a shotgun, so we decide that we're going to attack Grixalot, Grixalot, Grixalot. Bam, bam, bam. Wow. All right.
It was nice knowing you guys.
Oh, gosh, that's 40 points of necrotic damage from the 2 attacks that land. Good thing that 3rd attack missed. Oh, man, that was painful. Ouch! And following that, we are gonna run this way. And then we're gonna action dash even further. Take us out of everybody's line of sight there. Pass it back over to Fury. Nice response time there. Appreciate that. Every day I'm hustling. And that cannon also.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Then that should be all for right now because I need one more turn to fix my line of sight for fixing those dancing lights.
Gotcha. All right, so Grix, back to you.
So I didn't like that.
Roll.
So I'm gonna
Roll an
Go ahead.
insight check.
Oh, that's gonna be beautiful. Actually, I'm not. Insight.
Actually, make it
At least I'm
perception.
Oh,
Is your perception the same?
my perception is 3 higher.
Oh, okay, so we'll make it a 21. Yeah, there is something loud and ferocious approaching just outside your line of sight over here.
Yeah, my plan was already to head back underneath the bridge. After that last attack, I'm like, and then he runs away, and I'm like, nah. Yeah, I'm not messing with that. That's 30. No reason not to go. Yeah, you're gonna have to move me back.
Okay.
One more. So I did hear something, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
you
like,
can hear loud footfalls on the concrete.
something's coming this way, and big. And I'll like raise my arms to make it look like I'm big, just to make sure everybody understands.
What is Cedar's passive perception?
13.
You can roll a perception check. While you're doing that, it is Buddy's turn. Oh yeah, you hear it. Where's Buddy at? He probably thought his
I'm
turn was
here.
still another 20 minutes away.
I was calculating it out, and I was like, 20 minutes from here.
Yeah, it was
And I'm
only
in the dark again. Hold on, let me try to find myself.
Oh, let's move
Yeah,
you
my
back.
whole screen's dark too.
I mean, he keeps moving the map around all over the place.
Oh yeah. Mostly for these kinds of reasons. Focus back to the player at hand, and also to let the player at hand know that there is focus in this area.
Alright, so I'm moving over to here. Found the way in, so I'm going to head on in as a double move.
You did just hear Grixalot announce that something big is coming from that direction.
I'm going to hide behind the car.
Keep in mind the car is on top of the overpass. You are currently going under the overpass, so there is no obstacles between you and the other side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's kind of weird here in the third dimension.
Right. Okay, I'm going to, So it's just the two of us over here? Where's everybody else, man?
Grix was just under here, but he got blasted for 40 hit points a few seconds ago. I mean, Fury's just right down here next to you. Nyx is right over here as well, but as far as front line, yeah, right now it's you and Cedar. Who knows where Adolin, Dewdrop, or Skullcrusher are. You heard Skullcrusher shout off from the north like 15, 20 seconds ago, but who knows where he's at now.
Alright, I'm going to use Healing Word on Grix.
Butte.
The 2 fire actually comes from my special ability, which is gives me additional damage and or healing.
Okay, I was like, did you just light me on fire while healing?
Take that, sucker.
All good things come with a cost.
It's like some D&D icy hot right there. It's
Yeah, so basically it's like over the wounds, a little flames appear and cauterize any bleeding and stuff like that.
nice.
And that'll end my turn.
All right, so you're just kind of standing out here under the overpass.
Yeah, in case something decides to throw something on top of the overpass or
Well, at least you do
around
have
the
cover.
overpass.
Yeah.
or A little bit of cover.
Yeah, unless something tries to bowl something under the overpass, you should be good. Cedar, top of another round. Probably final one for the evening. What do we got?
All right, I'm going to move my 30 feet.
All right.
Except I'm stuck on the bridge. You're going to have to move me.
Womp womp.
So can I, as an action, give a potion from this radius to Grillix?
Oh, yeah.
So I will, as my action, give him a supreme potion.
Woo! That'll boost you 60 hit points. That's back to full. Delicious Hawaiian punch.
And then as a bonus action, I want to give one to Nyx, but I can't give it to her. So I'm going to just be like, hey, Nyx, come get something over here real quick. There's
Okay,
something big coming this way.
Okay. How big is it?
I don't know. It just sounded huge.
Am I gonna die?
Not if you drink this potion.
Okay, I'll drink the potion. You didn't poison it, did you?
Nah.
Okay. I'm gonna drink the potion.
I never heard of a poison pork chop.
Yeah, drink it when it's your turn, though, so you get the full benefits, because it'll give you... It'll raise you back to full health.
Okay, I will. I promise. I will. Thank you.
Even
And
as a
that's all I
bonus
got.
action, with her hit points as they are, she's got a decent chance of at least being over 50 hit points. So if you don't...
No, that's true.
Yeah, she's going to get 45 hit points back from the potion probably, so you may not want to burn your whole action for that. Orange Titan, let's do it. Let's get closer. Crud. How did we all lose line of sight there? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, well, we are all close enough at this point. I am going to remove the underpass lighting restrictions, so it is going to open up the map a bit more, but we do need to keep in mind narratively that this is the funnel that we're able to pass through. I am going to make that a little easier for us by basically just drawing out a pair of lines on the map that you can all see to let you know this is the tunnel. Everywhere else, even though you can see through it by the Roll20 parameters, you cannot physically move through it or any other such. But this will hopefully make our resolve any lighting issues. Maybe not. What's going on here? It's very strange. Maybe if I do a page reload. Everybody, if you're doing any work on your character sheets or anything, save that. I'm going to do a page reload. Everybody hold on to your butts.
Jurassic Park.
Oh, that's weird. It didn't reload the player side. Alright, I guess I'm going to just exit the game here and jump back in, and hopefully the lighting will be fixed. Almost back in. GM side is good. Player side. Darkness imprisoning me. There's still a big line right down the center here. I just can't make heads or tail of that. Whatever. I guess it is what it is. So yeah, here comes the Titan. I guess even at the range we're at, none of you would be able to see it, right? Yeah, Dawn is closest at 92.5 feet. Cedar was kind enough to leave you on point. I think 1, 2. Okay, I need to do some measuring here. Wow, Nyx is 2.5 feet out of reach right there for that. You guys are all in range. You're in range. Okay, one of the 4 of you. Of course it's Buddy. Why would it be anybody else? And I called it. Yeah, we're going to try to bowl some debris under the overpass there towards you. Wow!
How does it know what bowling is?
Well, it knows how to underhand just fine. And thankfully you are able to ole! As a massive chunk of debris just comes flying right past you. Almost takes you out completely. But ends up crashing down there behind you. That is the Orange Titan's turn. We will pass it over to Skullcrusher here, who's back in the gas station. Get this asteroids machine working, you could have some fun.
Ain't got no gas in it.
Ain't got no gas. That's the best freaking line from Sling Blade. I love that line. I'll look on Brad's character sheet here and find an asteroids freaking game machine on there somehow.
I couldn't find it in the compendium. I was gonna put it on the horse.
Oh, the horse.
I think that's about as far as I can get, and then maybe I can action it.
Well, you got a little bit more than that. You can move to like here and then action dash. If you're going towards the big thing marching towards us, that's going to be over here.
Won't let me through the bridge.
Yep.
It's blocked. All right, can I see the big behemoth and call back to everybody and let them know, or am I still out of sight?
I believe out of sight. Let me see if I... Yeah, even removing the lighting entirely. I think it's because... No, that doesn't make sense either. Yeah, this just doesn't make any sense.
I'm still flying with my winged boots, right? Like, I could just go up and over the overpass and see if I can
Sure.
see.
How high?
Okay. Would 25 feet be high enough?
That's exactly how high the overpass is. Let's do that.
I smack into the side, or I'm good?
Oh, you're good. There's a big skull crusher shaped indentation in the side of the concrete.
They all just see me sliding down like Wile E. Cody. No, okay. All right, I'm looking, and I guess I don't see anything, but that's my turn.
Yeah, you probably would be able to move out to like here. And I guess, I don't know if I move you to there, that opens that up. And yeah, you still can't see the Titan from that range, but for whatever reason, the bridge has a lighting anomaly. All the more reason to get on the other side of it as quickly as possible. Nix, your turn.
Hey guys, there's lights up here. They're pretty.
Okay, I'm gonna move forward and to the left.
Grabbing that potion.
I don't think I have any more movement speed, do I?
Seems like you'd have more than that.
Okay, I miscalculated. Yep, okay. I'm gonna go right there.
Yeah, you could get as far out as here if you wanted to. Well, removing the lightning at least makes it easier for y'all to pass under the bridge.
I can't see anything yet, do I? That sucks.
Yep, still no sight of this thing.
Okay, I guess that's it for me turn then.
What?
Oh, wait. Sorry, I'm gonna drink that potion.
Yeah, get that 10 die 4 plus 20. Should get you
Okay.
pretty close to max there, if not all the way.
And then you
48.
said add 20 to that?
Yeah,
Okay, cool. Thank
Yeah.
you.
that'll get you back up to
Oh,
full.
and that turned right there.
Nice. All right, Dewdrop, your turn. Back up to here.
Yeah, getting us into some shit up here. My bad. Is it fair game to use my action to try to persuade this lovely old woman who I'm determined to have be my best friend now that we are not, we are in fact not a threat?
You can. That would take your
Okay.
action for persuasion.
Word.
Is 18 your final answer?
Dude, when you say it like that, I mean, like,
Take a hero point. Roll
well,
again.
I was just gonna burn my inspo for the night because I've got like nothing left after this because it's just the last round. So like, fuck it, I'll use inspo and re-roll, see what happens.
Give it a go. Doe.
Yeah, take the D8 anyway.
Take the D8. Okay, friend.
$24. She keeps the rifle trained on you as what is it that you try to say to persuade her?
See, this is the bad part about having no charisma, and you're playing a character that has charisma, is you don't know how to have charisma. So I'm just gonna like hold my little small fairy hands up in surrender and be like, we don't mean you any harm. We don't mean anyone any harm. We have just been trying to protect ourselves this whole time.
From the north, another individual steps out. Scarred and battle-hardened, stares at you with a trained eye. This guy has definitely seen his fair share of battles. Or he just has a really, really hard time learning how to shave.
A dude put on his eyeliner in the dark, girl. Like,
I'm not wearing hockey pads! He looks down at Dewdrop, and he has a rifle trained as well. You have a funny way of not meaning harm. By the sounds of it, you're killing everything and everyone out there.
I am killing things that are trying to kill me.
They don't know any better. Surely it is no small effort for you to simply avoid them. able to fly as you are.
You'd be surprised. They can like vomit bugs that will like kill you. It's like really fucking weird.
We are not unfamiliar with their ways. The point remains we avoid contact with them. This is their world now. We will one day ascend to their status, but not by slaying them. They are
So your plan is to
sacred.
die?
We do not plan to die, but we know that when we do someday, that will be our fate.
I'm not the smartest creature to ever fly around this place. But I'm pretty sure when you die, you're supposed to just be dead. And not, like, undead.
Perhaps in your circle of belief.
Oh, we're gonna start talking about stuff way smarter than I am. Could I introduce you to my best friend, Adeline?
I mean, you gotta know that with a person like this in their collective, they've likely got some interesting religious tenets.
All I see is that they really enjoy compasses.
Well, we definitely need to know where we're going. Let's see.
Well,
what
by the
Adelin's-
sounds of it, they haven't been going anywhere and they've been staying right here.
Hey, we have 5 heads of lettuce. We're doing fine here, and some asparagus. So, Adolin, let's see.
Dewdrop, are you gonna run?
Dewdrop isn't gonna run, but she is gonna, like, kind of go behind you and drop down. So that you're covering. Because I'm just a small fairy, goddammit.
Alright, then Adolin will hold his shield out in front of him with the symbol of Varanor on it. And just say to this guy that Varanor and the other gods will right this. This change will not endure. And then I will turn around, grab Dewdrop, reach underneath my cloak of displacement to the red-lined cape, and I'm going to Dimension Doors down to where, right next to where the spikes used to be.
Okay. The lighting should be removed in all of those respects, so you should be able to just make that journey easy peasy. Of course, you'll have to go around the shacks, but after that, getting off the overpass and what have you, easier than it was before.
So Dewdrop, unless you were unwilling to come, you Dimension Doored with me.
Where did you end up? I have lost things on this. Oh, yep, I gotcha. Alright, there we go. I should be behind-ish you at this point.
Alright. I've got Void Claws that are currently away from everyone right now, so they will not take a turn. We'll pass it over to Fury.
Hey, Fury, make sure you get with me to get those things that I found in the gas station.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sooner
where
than
you're
later.
up top.
He is floating above the overpass. Yeah, you did see him soar off over in that direction.
I could have dropped him right to him while I was floating over. That's fine.
Don't
Long
break
as he
those
gets-
parts.
So I'll go to about where he's at on the underside. On my way by, I am going to adjust all those dancing lights.
Okay. Oh dear. We're getting close. And there it is.
Where'd that fourth light go?
It is currently right here. Just under Buddy. Well, that's fun. That is our Orange Titan, a massive dragon-like orange undead that strikes terror into the hearts of even the most seasoned adventurers. So far, we've only seen its ranged attack here, its massive bombardment of debris. What else can it do? That's Fury moving, that's him passing lights around. We'll say, yeah, in the 6-second exchange of combat, since everybody's kind of moving at the same time, let's say that Skull Crusher is like descending before ascending, and he kind of passes those parts off to Fury, because otherwise Skull Crusher is going to Tuesday night, and he's not likely to be back here anytime soon, so we don't want to take those parts with him and bring them over to Galric. Galric's already got plenty of them over on Tuesday.
Yes, I give the parts to Fury.
So yeah, basically just artificer scrap parts to create uncommon magic item. However you want to define that, that's what they do. Does take a short rest to craft an uncommon item out of those parts, but otherwise that is a new avenue of flexibility for you. And then action to move the cannon up, I'm guessing. Is that what's happening? Then we pass it over to Griggs.
Yeah, I just want to do one minor movement because I still have 8-ish feet left.
Okay.
Because as I move my lights over there, I'm pretty sure I caught a glimpse of that thing, so...
Oh, yeah.
And that should be everything right there.
Okay, Grix, back to your turn.
Well, there's not much he can do because he's not certainly going to go sprinting back in.
Do it.
I'll just go and stand next to Nyx. And
This is a tasty burger.
wait to see what this thing's going to do.
All right. And Buddy, our final turn of the evening.
All right. Dang, hold on a second. I got booed on roll 20.
You got booed.
Booted. And booed too. I mean, that's kind of the way it works. Yeah, I'm gonna hang out under here as support and just heal up some more damage and try to avoid the next rock that comes through.
All right. Just for advisement, this is the open tunnel here beneath the overpass, but on either side of the yellow line, that's where the stacked up vehicles, dumpsters, pallets, all that stuff, that's where that will give you total cover from this thing.
All right, moving over to one of those.
Yeah, Fury kind of tucked himself back behind that wall of cars, even though there's not a car here in this spot. Down below, there's a whole bunch of them. The lighting should be all removed so that you're able to pass through, no problemo.
The south.
Taken under that one, okay.
Yep, and then regenerating 6.
Very good, very good. Well, that will bring us to the conclusion of tonight's action. Let's get a new copy of the initiative posted over to our chat. We've got a couple reinforcements here who might be with us next time around, might not be, so we'll want to track them just in case. The Orange Titan is now in play. A lot of the zombies are no longer in initiative, so updated initiative will be necessary. And that will close us out for this evening, as we're saying. We will be back tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Pacific, once again with the other side of Cringe Chicago, as Skullcrusher and Cedar will be summoned back through the ethereal tunnel and reconnected with their party on Tuesday night. They're also in the middle of a boss battle against one of the variants of one Aiji Aureli, the commander chosen of Tekhesis. So we've got a slew of boss battles going on now at a lot of our tables. Some tables have not quite gotten to them yet, but we were getting there sooner than later. So stick around. Thanks for joining in. Much thanks, much love for that hype train earlier. As always, unexpected. As always, much appreciated. You know, without that, as always, as I say, there is no RU without you. So we will catch you next time around 6 p.m. Pacific tomorrow night. Thank you, and much love, friends. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Thanks, Dan. Have a
Hey,
good night.
before I go back through the portal, anybody need a short sword?
I mean, like, I don't need one, but I'll take one.
And it used to be you and I. And it used to be you and I. You can shine brighter than all. You can shine brighter than all. You can shine brighter than all. You can shine brighter than
I just wanna dance and dance till I'm numb and I'm done and I'm ready to the ground. Can you feel it now? When we're dancing to the stars, just wanna dance and dance till I'm numb and I'm done. Now the rattling has just begun. Can you feel it now? When we're dancing to the stars. Can you feel it now? When we're dancing to the stars. I just wanna be someone you remember, not just one in a million stars. I just wanna dance, dance,